Marginal cost. Marginal cost is the change in total cost resulting from one unit change in production. It is generally expressed as a function in terms of x, wherein x um, is called the costing. If c of x is the total cost function, then the marginal cost function is given by c prime of x. The overhead cost is defined as the cost where no units are produced. Okay, so this is another one of the another application for the indefinite integral. Okay, so let's try to have an example for marginal cost. The marginal cost function for a commodity is given by c prime of x is equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 5, where x is the number of units produced. If the overhead cost is 1,000 pesos, find letter A, the total cost function, letter B, the cost of producing 10 units. Okay, so for the solution, we have f of x is of course the integral of c prime of x derivative of x. Now, our given c prime of x is 3x squared plus 4x plus 5 dx. Making use of the properties of the indefinite integral, distributing the integral sign and dx in the expression, we have 3 integral of x squared dx plus 4 integral of x dx plus 5 integral of dx. Now, performing the integration, we have, making use of the power formula, we have x raised to 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus x raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. The integral of dx is x, multiplying each of the results into each individual constant. So we have 3x cubed over 3 plus 4x squared over 2 plus 5x then plus c. Of course, 3 and 3 here cancels each other, so the result would be x raised to 3. 4 and 2 in lowest term gives you 2, so you have x cubed plus 2x squared, then plus 5x, then plus c. Now, the expression c of x is equal to x cubed plus 2x squared plus 5x plus c is indefinite solution. What we need to look for is to look for a particular solution for the condition stated in the problem. It is stated in the problem that the overhead cost is 1,000 pesos. Remember that the definition of the overhead cost is the cost wherein no units are produced. So what is meant by no units is produced is that x is equal to 0, this one. So meaning the overhead cost for no units produced, meaning x is equal to 0, is c of 0 is equal to 1,000 as given in the problem. Substituting the value 0 for the given expression, we arrive with a particular value of c, which is equal to 1,000. Now, from here, if this is the indefinite solution, a particular solution of this expression would be the substitution of c equals 1,000 in the given expression. Therefore, we have the marginal cost function as c of x is equal to x cubed plus 2x squared plus 5x then plus 1,000. Now, we have now answered letter A for the problem wherein we are asked to get the total cost function. Now, for a particular set of producing 10 units, we simply substitute 10 for x, then we solve for the value of c. So we have here c of 10 is equal to 10 cubed plus 2, 10 square plus 5 times 10 plus 1,000. Of course, 10 cube is 1,000. 10 square is 100 times 2 gives you 200. 5 times 10 gives you 50 and plus 1,000. 1,000 plus 1,000 gives you 2,000 plus 200 is 1,200 plus 50 is 2,250. Okay, so last of the applications in this lecture for application of the indefinite integral is on population growth. The population growth is defined as the growth of a city's population and is modeled by the formula p prime of t is equal to 500 times t raised to 1.06, where t is time expressed in years. So of course, the population growth is a function of time, meaning that as time progresses, the number of people in a particular city is would grow, and it is modeled by this mathematical formula. Okay, so let's have an example. The population of a city now is 50,000. What will be the population of the city after 10 years? Okay, so let's look for a particular solution given the expression for p prime of t. Okay, so p of t is equal to the integral of p prime of t dt. Now, since p prime of t is equal to 500 t raised to 1.06 dt, 500 here is a constant, so just like stated in the properties, we can write down 500 outside of the integral sign. What is left as part of your integrand is the expression t raised to 1.06 dt. Now, of course, this form is of the form of the power formula. We can make use of the power formula in order to get the result for the integration. Okay, so this results into 500 raised to t raised to 1.06 plus 1 over 1.06 plus 1, then plus c. Of course, this becomes 2 raised to 2.06 over 2.06. 500 divided by 2.06 gives you 242.72 t raised to 2.06, then plus c. Now, this expression is your indefinite solution. Now, what we need is a particular solution. So we need to look for the value for c when p of c is equal to 0. So what is meant by t is equal to 0 is that we started off counting the 10 years from the time now, which is the population is 50,000. Okay, so substituting the time t equal to 0 into the expression 242.72, 0 raised to 2.06 gives you 0. That means the value for c now, where time is equal to 0, is 50,000. So this substituting now c, which is equal to 50,000, to our original expression for p of t. P of t becomes 242.72 t raised to 2.06 plus 50,000, and this serves as a particular solution for p of t. Now, based on the projection in 10 years, the city's projected population for 10 years is simply the substitution of 10 years in our expression. P of t is equal to 242.72 times 10 raised to 2.06 plus 50,000. Now, in order to answer this one, you need to make use of your calculator, scientific calculators. You input 10 raised to 2.06, and you multiply that with 2.42.72, that would result into 778.67.81, or approximately 78,000.